Hello guys, welcome to another class. So in this class we are going to continue from where we stopped in our previous class. So we are going to continue from there. So I hope we are all on the same page. This is where we are right now. This is where we are right now. And this is what we are going to achieve. So right now we are going to work on styling this button. Do you see the way this button is? Styling our button exactly like that. And secondly, you can see that our finished project is like the background or picture is not as bright as this one. The reason is that we use an overlay gradient color, and then we are going to apply that now so that we can have a darkened background picture, just like our finished project, instead of a brighter, very bright and sharp background picture, as you can see. Alright, I hope you can see what I'm trying to say. This background picture is too flashy, and then we need to add the gradients in order to reduce the intensity of the brightness of the picture, just exactly like our finished project. Alright, so let's get on it. Now, to add a gradient, don't worry, in our next class we are going to talk about gradients. How can we generate a gradient for our pictures? We are going to learn all these things in our next class. Alright, so come back here. Let's come back to our hero section. Now, the gradient is for the image. So liner gradients. Then after I write your liner gradient, then we have RGBA. We've talked about this RGBA. Right, we have 0, 0, 0, 0.6. This is the color I'm trying to generate. We all know that R is for red, G is for green, B is for blue. Alright, I hope we are on the same page. Then we have RGBA. Open a bracket, we have 0, 0, 0, 0.6. Alright, these are linear gradients. Let's save it, and we should see the results on our website. Wow, you can see that we don't have what we want. On our website. So let's go through it, and let's look at this the error. Why are we having error? What is the issue? Let's study it and sort out the issue. Alright, so we are trying to create a linear gradient. We have a linear gradient 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. RGBA. What was the mistake? Linear gradient. Then comma, we have comma here. We don't put comma here. I think that is our error. Save it again, and let's see. Wow, we can see that we achieve it. We achieve exactly the same background, dull background, like our finished projects. Alright, now the question that will be on your mind is, how can I how do I know the gradient value? How do I know the gradient value to use? How do I determine this? Actually, in our live class we are going to talk more about it, but there is a gradient generator we can use. You can use this gradient generator. Just type the color here, what you want to give each of the RGB. So for the first one, as you can see, the first one is 0, 0, 0. Then here for the last one, we put what? 0.6, or you can put 6. And then for the second one, the same thing, 0.6. And then you do what? You copy. Here is it. You just copy the linear gradient here, and then you paste it in your work, and then you are good to go. Alright, I think that is that on adding a gradient color on top of our background picture. That's what we did now. Alright, so let's continue from where we stopped. We can see that this is our what? Our button is different from our what? Our finisher button. So let's try and style our what? Our button and make it much more professional, as we are going to see. Alright, to start our button, we've created a different class for our button, and which is what? Hero BTN. That is this type we want to add is only for the hero section alone, hero section button alone. It's not affecting all the buttons like BTN. BTN properties affect all the buttons. So this property we want to add should only affect the hero section button, and that is what we are going to achieve right now in our next class. Alright, let's start working with it. So we have hero BTN. In fact, we've started working on it. Hero BTN. We've added our primary color, our background color, transform text to be uppercase. We have our border solid purple. We have our padding. Right, we have our padding. Hero BTN, we have our padding. So we have our padding to be 10 pixels. After 10 pixels, we have text transform. We have border 3 pixels, solid purple. We have that. So what do we have? We have to set our font family. We need to add font family, which is what? Sans serif. That's our font family. After font family, then we need to add font weight. Then we should add like 700 so that it will be bold. That is font weight for making it bold. And then we have our transition. We already have transition, so it's already in the variable. So I'll just pick the transition. Alright, so we save it, and then let's see what we have. Alright, now the only thing is in our finished work we could see that our button is not a rectangle. You can see the curve around the edges, so which is being added by what? By border radius. So that's what we want to do now. We need to add the border radius. Let's add the border radius. Yes, or should we give it any value? Maybe we should give it 15 pixels. Let's try 15 pixels. Save it, and then let's see what we have now. Alright, we achieve exactly the same thing. Alright, okay. Any question? Hope you all understand. So we're able to create our hero section successfully, just like like this our finish work. Alright, if there's no question, thank you for joining us. See you guys in our next section. Thank you.